GATE 2024, question number 21. In a certain type of code, they played cricket together. Is MVKB LBIV. They score maximum points is GB, LB, MB, KV. Cricket score earned points is MB, GV, KB, KV. Points are earned together is written as KV, MV, OB, GV. What is earned maximum points? Now, you can easily see that point points earned points is appearing in all the statements except the first one. So except the first one, it is appearing in all the statements. So points, a possibility of it is KV, which is coming in the second, third, fourth statement. Earned is coming in the third and the fourth statement. So earned, a possibility for that will be GV, third and the fourth. Okay. Maximum is uniquely appearing in the second statement. And the unique part of the second statement is MB. So we can basically break this thing down as points as KV, earned as GV, and maximum as MB. So the answer is earned maximum points. Yeah, sorry, it is GB, unique. GB or MB, okay. Earned maximum points. Okay. That's the best alternative. The other options don't match. Okay. You just have to see the number of times it is appearing in each of the statement and then take it up in that particular manner. Okay. GATE 2024, question number 22. So if you take a look at the statement, what is the statement telling us? Okay. You take a look at the passage and then we'll take a look at each of the statements one by one. Okay. So read the passage. What is the passage telling us? The passage is basically discussing the association between the large brain size and intelligence. It is highlighting that even without an increase in the overall brain size, humans have made significant progress, suggesting that basically structural changes in specific brain regions may have actually contributed to increased intelligence rather than the overall brain size. Now let's take a look at each of the options. Option A. This option is stating that recent studies refute the idea that region-specific brain development is necessarily linked to rapid human progress. This would definitely weaken the argument in the passage, which suggests that structural changes in specific regions have driven progress, not the overall brain size. Okay. If you take a look at option B, this option talks about Neanderthal extinction due to brain size. This does not directly weaken the argument about structural changes in specific brain areas leading to intelligence. Okay. So it is more of a historic assertion about extinction. Take a look at C. This option is basically speculating about Homo sapiens' future destruction due to rapid brain development. This does not, however, address the passage argument basically regarding the relationship between the structure of the brain and the intelligence progress. So C is also not the answer. D, this option is suggesting that Neanderthal with smaller brains were capable of complex language and social activities. Okay. But this is again nothing to do with what is the passage. It is in a way weakening the argument, but it's not as assertive as option A. So here the answer is option A. So let's go ahead and mark the answer. It's option A. GATE 2024, question number 23. The narrator's use of I in the given passage is or are. Okay. So the narrator is basically saying that I have never been any good at more lurid sort of writing. Lurid is basically to write about psychopathic killers, important war heroes, self-tortured film stars, and seedy espionage agents. Okay, these are basically to be written in novels. Sorry. Okay. So the narrator is basically saying that, but strangely enough, I do not come across them, and I prefer to write about the people and the places I have known and the lives of those whose paths I have crossed. This crossing of paths makes for stories rather than novels. And although I have worked in both the mediums, I am happier being a short story writer than a novelist. So it is a self-conscious narration. It's not apologetic or regretful. It is confessional and communicating. Yes, it's not egotistical at all. So here the best answers are A and C. Okay, so mark both the options in order to get full marks. If you mark only A or only C, you will not get any marks. So incorrect answers in these MSQ type of questions gives you 0 marks. There is no negative marking, but you have to mark all the correct answers in order to get full marks. Okay. GATE 2024, question number 24. So let's take a look and understand how to do this. Which of the following recommended actions seem to be appropriate with the stated problem? Stated problem is many students at educational institutes do not attend classes in the post-pandemic scenario. Okay. So what should be done? Disciplinary action against all the students should be taken as a warning. First, let's understand why is this happening. Counseling sessions should be organized to address the issues that the student face. Yes, we need to basically understand why is this happening. Surveys should be conducted to identify the reason for their absence. Yes. Course content should be immediately changed. No, that has nothing to do with post-pandemic students not attending classes. Okay. So what should be done? It should be B and C. So 24, the answer is B and C. GATE 2024, question number 25. Read the passage and identify the statement which follows from it. The purpose of this work is to inform educators about the brain science related to emotion and learning, and more important, to offer strategies to apply these understandings to their own teaching. Although many of the approaches I describe will be familiar, integrating the lens of emotion and the brain may be a new concept. As an educator, I have been trained in how to deliver content and organize any lessons, but I had not been taught how to design learning experiences that support emotions for learning. The author wishes through his work to inform about brain science and learning. Yes, that's there. The author through his work wishes to offer strategies to apply our learnings to our teaching. Okay, I don't think so that this is there. The author feels that the newness of his approach lies in linking emotion-oriented approach to brain. Yes, that is what he says in the end. The author wants to use emotion as a strategy for learning. Yes, that's also true. So for 25, the best answer would be A, C, and D. Okay. It's only option B where the author through his work wishes to offer strategies to apply our learning to our teaching. No, that's not the case. Okay. He's talking about emotion and learning and the science behind how to deal with emotions for learning a particular concept, right? So it's talking about emotion and learning, not option B. A, C, and D are all correct.